So then they handed him over to be crucified. They took Jesus, therefore, and he went out, carrying his own cross to the place called the place of a skull, which in Hebrew is called Golgotha. There they crucified him, and with him 2 other men, one on either side, and Jesus in between. Now Pilate also wrote an inscription and put it on the cross. It was written, Jesus the Nazarene, the King of the Jews. Therefore many of the Jews read this inscription, because the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and it was written in Hebrew, Latin, and in Greek. So the chief priests of the Jews were saying to Pilate, "Do not write, the King of the Jews. Rather write that he said, I am the King of the Jews." Pilate answered, "What I have written, I have written." Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Jesus, took his outer garments and made 4 parts, a part for each soldier, and the tunic also. But the tunic was seamless, woven into one piece. So they said to one another, "Let's not tear it, but cast lots for it to decide whose it shall be." This happened so that the scripture would be fulfilled. They divided my garments among themselves, and they cast lots for my clothing. Therefore the soldiers did these things. Now beside the cross of Jesus stood his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. So when Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing nearby, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour the disciple took her into his own household. After this, Jesus, knowing that all things had already been accomplished in order that the scripture would be fulfilled, said, "I am thirsty." A jar full of sour wine was standing there, so they put a sponge full of sour wine on a branch of hyssop and brought it up to his mouth. Therefore, when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Jesus, I see that you were doing what God called you to do, even in excruciating torture. You were not thinking about yourself. You were not a victim. You are beautiful. You are trustworthy to the deepest core. I can completely rely on you.